Oh, don't look in there. We couldn't do a video of what Fruit Pros had for lunch.
What's in there?
All sorts of fucking shit.
Couldn't say it on camera, man. I'd be arrested by the police.
Fucking shit balls.
What?
Fucking asshole with this. This is good shit. Look at this. Zigafredo. This is what you need, double fucking espresso. Need a couple of them. Let's go make people a lean section shit.
It's so seriously.
So what's the story, guys? It is 7:30 by the looks of things over there. We got our second group warming up here behind, and the guys that have just come through on a Friday morning, we want to get them something nice, you know, start off the day. Nice cup of coffee and a now healthy breakfast from Gourmet Fuel and on a platter. Check it out.
So we're sitting here at it, and what happened over a couple of weeks ago, we took a hire car, drove around every single one of the gyms that we work with in the group of Ascension, visited like 24 of the guys in 15 different gyms and 15 different locations all around Ireland to talk about how things have changed, like since we first met them when they were one-man bands, some of them, to 18 months later where some of these guys are owning their own facilities, running their own companies, employing their own team of staff. So myself and Jake and Jay jumped into this car and drove all around Ireland. It took us 2 days to do the goddamn thing, and now we're sitting here looking at the video. Jake's been editing it. We're just putting the final touches to it because we're launching the whole Ascension brand and the mastermind. We're actually opening it up to the public in probably about another 2 months, so it's nearly ready. Maybe you want to hit play on the video and let them see it. It's taken 2 days. One hire car, 1,500 kilometers, 15 gyms, 15 different stories in 18 months. It's fucking unreal. Yo, so we finished the morning coaching. Now what normally happens on a Friday is we go for breakfast and Jay buys. It's fucking great, I love it. And then we also talk about like how the week's been going for us. Are we on target with shit? So we have like our breakfast meeting every Friday where Jay pays.
Pancakes and eggs.
Porridge, pancakes and eggs and salads.
Porridge, pancakes and eggs. What are you doing there, Sean?
I'm uploading our brand new video to Instagram for the Ascension thing, which is like a wee teaser trailer. So I'm sticking it up, but also Sixt Rent-A-Car are sponsoring us now, so I had to put a wee Sixt thing in at the end, see? So that's just for the benefit of them. They're very nice to give us a very lovely, was it a C-Class Mercedes? It was a C-Class Mercedes.
It was an E.
Was it an E-Class? Something like that. It was very nice. So, that's where I'm at.
So what's the story, guys? Just finished I suppose the early morning coaching sessions there, so just jumping down here, grab a bite to eat. Where are we? So we are in the Mellow Fig, isn't it? In the Mellow Fig down Blackrock, which does very nice breakfast, very nice pancakes, don't tell anybody. And then we're going to just shoot back up and we'll have the kind of later morning clients, and that's then in terms of coaching, that's kind of the Friday morning wrapped up. So it's that kind of 6:30, 7:30, and then 9:30 in terms of the semi-private group sessions. And then it's on to the kind of the live at 11, the Ascension call, and then a bit of training ourselves usually, and then back into the coaching then later on that afternoon, so the 5, 6 and 7.
Is this productive time?
Yeah. Because we breakfast meeting, you get to discuss some shit you wouldn't normally get the time to cover, especially when you're in the gym. There's always shit to do, there's phones to answer, there's calls coming in, people that need your attention. So yeah, you need to have a wee bit of time outside of your business to work on it with a clear head, away from distraction. So that's the whole purpose of this.
Sean,
Yes.
what's going on with the colouring pencils?
I just fucking like using a wee bit of colours, you know what I mean? Like, colours for my questions and my answers, and like drawing wee sketchy things when I'm plotting out ideas or stuff I'm going to talk about. So I like having nice sketch pads that you can, you know, just I like shit to be presented nicely. Presentations, everything. Have you ever had somebody make you a cup of coffee, and you get a cup of coffee in a coffee shop, and it's got one of those wee leaves done in it, and that's fucking sexy, isn't it? That goes down a whole lot better than somebody just throws a fucking thing at you. It looks like black dishwater. It's like fuck. So a lot of stuff is in the presentation. So, you know, if you're just writing shit in blue pen or black pen all the time, it's boring as fuck. You start to get you right.
So Sean, say if like someone starts working in a gym like that, like how do they go about getting customers, clients on a day-to-day basis?
Okay, well, how many members are there in a Flanker gym?
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
Thousands.
Thousands? Okay, we'll start fucking there. I mean, the difference between the mentality of the person who's standing in the gym with thousands of clients and hundreds of people footfall a day, and a guy standing in a car showroom, is that the guy standing in the car showroom knows exactly what the fuck his job is on a daily basis. When people walk through the doors, he sees them as prospective customers, and it's his job to sell them a car. Whereas the guy in the gym, he's sitting there in his tight Under Armour t-shirt thinking, this isn't really that busy today, is it? Because he thinks it's the fucking customer's job to approach him. Like, imagine you were a rabbit catcher, right? And you came to me at the end of the day and I said, how many fucking rabbits did you catch in your sack? And you were like, well, no rabbits come up to me. Do you think you would keep your fucking job? Okay, so what we've got coming up is Live at 11. So basically, the Live at 11 is a Friday thing that we do every single week. We get emails during the week, questions sent in from people. I send a daily email, so sometimes people respond to me email and ask me stuff. And if we get asked the same question enough times, that maybe warrants something to do the show on, to tackle a question. For instance, last week you would have seen we had Alan Conway on there, who was kind of struggling with a bit of direction in his business. So that was a great thing. It's probably something a lot of people struggle with at the start when they're starting out in PT or they're starting out in their fitness journey. They're sort of not really clear on exactly how to get what they want, or they're struggling with marketing, sales, or any element of running a business, because that's what really you're doing at the end of the day as a personal trainer. You're a self-employed person trying to help people get results through health and fitness, but in doing so you're a self-employed dude and you're making your own business. So that's the 11. 12 o'clock then we have a mastermind group which we call Ascension, and that is a group of fitness business owners who are all out throughout Ireland. We've got people in France, Belgium, UK, all over the place. So part of that is the actual mastermind itself, which is 4 meetups a year. So we do them once a quarter. So they come for 2-3 days depending. Like the last one was in Marbella and it was 5 days. It just depends. So they'll range from 2 to 5 days each quarter, where we will really go in depth in their business. So we will pull their stuff apart, look at their profit and loss stuff, like the figures they want to hit. Does their business model stack up for the figures that they want to hit? Do they have a proper marketing strategy? Do they have sales systems that are going to produce predictable, repeatable and profitable results in their business? So everything, like, you really just get pulled apart and rebuilt again in the mastermind weekend, and then they get a plan to work on for the next 12 weeks, and that'll do them till the next mastermind. Now, the call comes in every single Friday, where we give them a plan at the mastermind, but then we keep them accountable every single week. So they're getting on a call to keep themselves accountable for one. So we give them a plan. It's like, did you do the fucking work you were supposed to do? Did you do the work you were fucking supposed to do? Is really what the biggest question we're going to ask them on the call. What's going on, Jerry? You're well. I'm alright now. Do you want water in the shop, James?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Protein bar?
The protein bar, fuck, all that good stuff.
What are you up to, Jason? Coach?
Me and Ruth are trainings, and Jack and Ian's trying to get huge down in the corner. He's doing, he needs to get bigger biceps. He's challenging me to a bicep off. Not gonna happen.
Where are we going, Sean?
We're going to the shop to do the protein bar and water run.
Cool.
And it will freeze the tits off you. How much have you got left, dude?
Just this hallway, that hallway with 2 toilets.
And that's it?
Well, 2 pillars outside, it's only fucking a few minutes walking in.
Oh, deadly. This is looking good, Jerry. Thanks, man.
No bother, shut up. This will last a lot longer now as well.
And it's washable paint, this shit, is it?
Yeah, it's seriously washable paint, yeah.
Okay.
Why is everything getting painted, Sean?
We're getting a whole new gym fit out next 2 weeks, so the joint has to be all ready for it. So Jerry's just finished painting with the guys in Black Box. Gregory Bradley's company's looking after it for us. Does very, very good equipment. We've just finalised everything for it, so that's going to be in before the end of February. So next couple of weeks. Yo, what's the crack? It's Friday at 11 o'clock ish.
How's things, guys? So guys, listen, we've just finished our live at 11 there. Some good questions on. There was a few people on asking different bits and pieces, and we also had some content there that we were covering from the previous day. So what have we got? We've got probably about 5 or 10 minutes, Sean, is it?
That's it, just
before the next call with the group in Ascension. So what we're going to talk about, we're actually just going through some stuff with the guys about what to expect for next week, because next week is our live mastermind meetup, 16th, 17th, isn't it?
Yep. There's going to be a lot of crazy shit happening that they don't know, but one of the things that we want to make sure is that they've got all of the stuff mapped out ahead of time. It's 11:59.
59.
Yo, what's the crack, people? Look, it is the 9th of February. We're 1 week away.
So what would that look like? So what would semi-private like kind of be per person?
How they've done, like, the still members from the last program we done, Jaggers to Jeans before Christmas in September.
See you dudes, have a great weekend. See you next week.
Peace, well done.
Hi, Mum.
Okay guys, so that is the call over, and what am I doing next? I've got to go, and actually Sean is away, Sean Bean, he's away, I think he's at a stag. So I'm going to jump in, take the students for their afternoon session. In particular, what we're looking at today is going to be movement assessment. And what we're going to do is go through different elements of the functional movement screen. Actually, no, you have to find your tibial tuberosity. You want to go, you need to see hip, knee, and ankle smash.
What's the crack? I think lunch is over, isn't it? It's time to get back and do some shit, isn't it?
How's your lunch?
Tasty? Yeah. But we've got shit to do. Our business to follow up from the Galway visit, so we're just confirming our new facility for Galway for 2018. Courses are starting there in April, and there's a lot of stuff to coordinate. There's tutors to get organised, we have to train you guys up. Colin Callanan's still the guy up in Galway for us who's coordinating things there too. We've got Brian Roach and a new facility, Legacy Performance. So just tying all of that stuff together and getting contracts and things in place that needs to be done, and a training plan coordinated to get these guys in and trained, to walk them through the timetable, how the course is delivered, get them down in here to go through examinations. So there's just loads of logistics stuff to sort out. So it's probably about 2 hours of just head down computer work to sort that shit out. It's the really unglamorous side of the business, is when you turn your dream job into a desk job, this sort of shit. But it needs done. It needs to be done, you know, because the end result's going to be delivering the kind of courses we want to deliver in a facility that matches the standard that we want for lead FPA down in the Galway, down in the whole west, really. So Tuam, Galway. So that'll be serving like all of Mayo and the whole west of the country. So that's the crack. Then the next one will be Cork. We're coming there very, very soon.
Are we on?
We're on.
Alright, so training wise, listen, what's happening today is going to be basically work capacity. So I've already ran this morning. Usually I try and get in, so basically like run to walk, right? So I kind of get in a bit of aerobic work there. And usually what I would try to do is get an early morning session in. Just so happened this week or today, didn't get it done. I was super busy in the gym here earlier. So what I'll do is a session now, and then when I finish, I'm going to do another session. So I'll probably break it up like about 45 minutes, and then later on I'll do another half an hour session. And then tomorrow it's going to be back into some interval running and a little bit of strength work. Sunday it's all cardio, so it's going to be either a long run, talking like an hour and a half, 2 hours, or a long walk, maybe up to 3 or 4 hours. That's what I've got on for the rest of the week.
You training?
Today what I've got to do is some sprints. I've got 400 metre sprints to do at a sort of an alright pace. It's the only thing I missed this week. I'm going to Belfast tomorrow, so I'm going to miss one of the sessions that I'm supposed to do this week. Still going to get in my run on Sunday. Not going to get to do the mountain run with the rest of the guys, which is I'm pissed off at because it was getting really good. I've got a thing coming up and I'm only 2 weeks out of it. I've had a fucking man flu all this week, which is a bastard, and I've had to try my best to train through it, but being honest, I did miss a couple of sessions, and I could get my fucking ass kicked at
What's
this.
in 2 weeks?
Break point.
That's in 2 weeks.
That's in 2 weeks, 3rd of March, isn't it?
Explain what it is.
Well, do you know what? I signed up for this thing as a challenge to myself. I didn't really look at exactly what was going to be on it. I just knew it was going to be some hard shit. You know, you're going to be taken there, you're going to be put through some stuff. They're trying to break you down mentally, physically. I think it's that show Who Dares Wins, the SAS thing. It's like that. It's like 14 hours of that. So they could make you do all sorts of crazy shit, run up stuff, in and out of rivers, carry backpacks, crazy stuff, throw you out of, make you face your fears. That's the thing I had to say, what I'm afraid of, and I'm afraid of like confined spaces, I'm afraid of heights, I'm afraid of spiders, hate being told what to do. So they're going to do all of that shit. So it'll be pretty good fun.